I'm 100 years old, and here's how I stayed out of a nursing home. Do you know what a nursing home smells like? It smells like disinfectant. And sadness people don't say out loud. I decided a long time ago that wasn't going to be my ending. My name is Margaret, and I turned 100 last April. I still live in the same house my husband and I bought back in 1965. I cook my own food. I handle my own bills. And the only person who tells me when to go to bed is me. I'm not here to sell you a miracle supplement. I worked as a librarian. I trust facts and common sense. Staying independent isn't luck. It's a plan, a real plan, a kind of battle plan for your freedom. My mother was a wonderful woman, but she ended up in a facility, and I watched her slowly fade. She went from being the center of our family to being a resident, a room number. People told her when to eat, when to sleep, when to take pills. Her life turned into a schedule designed by strangers. And I remember thinking, not me. Her problem wasn't that she got old. Everyone gets old. Her problem was that she treated aging like something that just happens to you. I don't see it that way. Aging is something you do. And you can do it with intention, or you can drift. So I made a plan for parts, because nobody wants to talk about this stuff until it's too late, and that silence is exactly what traps people. One, keep moving every day. I'm not talking about marathons. I'm talking about refusing to become sedentary. The day you choose the chair over your legs, you start losing ground. I walk daily, rain or shine. I garden. I carry my own groceries, not because I love suffering, but because I'm sending my body a message. We're still in the game. Your body is use it or lose it. Simple as that. To work your mind like it matters, your brain isn't a family heirloom you put on a shelf. It's a muscle. It needs resistance. When you retire from your job, that's when you take on a new one, staying mentally alive. I read every morning. I do crosswords. I joined a book club with women half my age, and we argue about novels like it's a sport. When you stop learning, you start forgetting. When curiosity disappears, your world shrinks. And when your world shrinks down to the size of your living room, you're heading into trouble. Learn a new recipe. Watch a documentary on something you know nothing about. Take up a small hobby that makes your brain sweat a little. Keep the lights on upstairs. 3, fight loneliness on purpose. Loneliness is not just a feeling, it's corrosive. It convinces you that you're not needed. And once you start believing you're not needed, you start disappearing. My husband has been gone for 20 years. After he died, the quiet in this house was loud enough to crush a person. It would have been easy to close the curtains and slide out of the world. So I made a rule. I speak to another human being out loud every day. A real conversation, not just a text. I have a weekly call with my grandson. I play cards once a week. I volunteer at the library reading to children. I stay involved. I make myself show up. Because the opposite of connection isn't only loneliness, it's being forgotten. While you're still alive, for prepare before you need to. This is the part people avoid. But avoiding it doesn't protect you, it only surprises you later. You will slow down. You will get weaker. Pretending otherwise isn't optimism. It's denial. And denial is how people end up in places they never wanted. When I was 75, I modified my home while I was still strong. Grab bars in the bathroom, safer layouts, small changes that would matter later. I didn't wait for a fall to force my hand. I prepared early, and I got my paperwork organized. There's a folder. My children know exactly where it is. It has my will, power of attorney, and advance directive, what I want, what I don't want. It removes the burden of guessing from the people I love. That isn't fear, that's love. This whole thing isn't about being scared to die. Everyone dies. It's about being scared of losing your life while you're still breathing, losing dignity, freedom, and choice. So don't just get old, age on purpose. Move your body, challenge your mind, stay connected, plan ahead. I'm 100 years old, sitting in my own home, surrounded by my books and my memories. And I can tell you every bit of that effort was worth it.